quick video could make you some bank. Guys, check us out at traderswarroom.com. Real quick before we get started, a check on alerts just so you know how we roll at Traders War Room. This is a trade we got into yesterday, IBM 135 put, and we went ahead and secured for profits today. It doesn't get much prettier than that, guys. We went from $250 all the way to almost $700. I'm telling you, we put hits out like this every day. Check the time and date stamp at the bottom. Traders War Room, baby. Come get some. Things I'm watching and what looks good. First off, here's how your market closes, guys. Green across the board. Now, I do get a little worried when I see a whole bunch of green like this. I'm just waiting for the bloodbath, okay? Usually this tells me that things are starting to peak and we're starting to get to rejection points. So just be cognizant and be careful and don't get caught in those bull traps. Here's your heat map, guys. Utilities was the worst sector, but it was still green, and industrials killed it today. Definitely paying attention to the industries. The ones that struggled a little bit today usually are the ones that rebound later on during the week. So we're definitely paying attention for where the money's starting to rotate to. Here's your total premiums, calls versus puts. Guys, we got a lot of money rotating to the call side of house, but look at all that money that's going on to the put side. So just be cautious. Don't get caught going too deep into these call plays, because I'm telling you guys, the top is here. We're going to see rejection. We're going to see profit taking, and we need to be ready to start riding the puts down so we can catch both sides of the spectrum. We ride calls up, make the money, ride the puts down, make the money, making money both sides of the house. And here's your futures, guys. Remember, futures are a glimpse into what could be, not what will be. We use it as just an idea generating to get us a plan and a strategy in motion for when that bell rings. All right, get into the stocks. SPY, guys, I'm 50-50 on SPY. I think that we're at a rejection point here at the top. So, and we got a W pattern, which makes me a little cautious. So I got a breakout of above 400. I think we could go see some upside. But if I'm right, we're going to see that rejection here pretty soon, and we'll reject probably back down to 385. And if we get a lot of cascading effects, we can even see further down to 380. Netflix, I'd love to be bullish, but I'm a little bearish on this. I think it's too much too soon. It had a huge after hours. I think we cool down and we start coming back down towards the 200 area. NVDA, I'm bearish on this. We got another W pattern. I think we're at the top. We get rejection and we start cooling down. So Johnson & Johnson, I'm bullish on this one. I think it's sold off already, found bottom, and I like this for continuation and a push to the upside. INTC, I do think that we're pending a breakout. This is also dependent on the CHIP Act, okay? INTC is heavily favored on this CHIP Act, and if this thing goes through, this particular company is queued to have more dramatic effect from that than some of the other chip makers. Disney, I'd love to be bullish on this, but I'm 50-50 because I just think it's too much right now for Disney, and I do think that we pull back into the 90s. Marvel, I'm liking this for continuation. I do think that we have an opportunity for some decent push back up towards 55 and beyond. It may not happen this week, but keep your eye on this one. This is one that definitely is a little cheaper in price. The premiums aren't as expensive, and you can go out a little bit further and definitely give yourself some time for some option contracts. The big boys, Apple, I think we're going to get rejection at the top, so I'm bearish on this one. I think we get a cool down period. Now, I'm bullish long term, but short term, I definitely think we're hitting a peak, and we're going to see that rejection with the cool down to the downside. Amazon, similar with Apple, I think we're at a saturation point here at the top, and we're due for a little bit of a pullback. I think somewhere between 116 and 115 is definitely in the cards. And Google, I'm 50-50 on this one after the split. I got triggers for both sides. I got my top and bottom levels out in orange, and I definitely have my entry levels in the purple. So if it closes in between those zones, I'm looking for, calls going up, and I'm looking for puts going down, but definitely paying attention to this because I think we're going to start trading within a consolidating range here at the bottom after the split. All right, and that's the main bulk of the video. I want to highlight our next upcoming class, how to day trade trends off of multiple time frames. Guys, if you're not paying attention to different time frames in this particular market, you need to be. And this class is going to teach you the process from a subject matter expert to day trade the trends off of multiple time frames so that you can get the confirmation you need and the entrance and exit points for consistent profit. So definitely 24 July, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, $15, and you get to keep the recording. Guys, sign up today at traderswarroom.com. I'll see you there. All right, team, and that's the video. From all the Traders War Room staff, I want to thank you for coming along with us on the journey. Please remember, we're looking at the stock market like a war zone. Stocks a sector are our battles. We do it together as a team. Attack, conquer, destroy, and we're always going to war. So from all the staff at Traders War Room and our official mascot Rocket, we want to say to you, follow us, and let's go to war together.